Hello, welcome to Lost to Hope. The first video we're going to look at is the Irish Wake, because there is a lot of traditions around it and different people would hold different traditions to others, and there's some things that they might have done hundreds of years ago that they maybe don't do now, and I just think it's really interesting looking at what different people do or have done. And I'm also wanting to look at my own experience of wakes and how that has helped me with grief, and I just want to pass that on to help other people who are grieving. So one of the things I heard of that some people used to do for wakes in Ireland, but I think other countries as well, maybe Victorian England and stuff, is pennies on the eyes. So I was looking into why people did this, and different people did it for different reasons. Some people did it because, like, before technology was advanced, it was a way to keep the eyes closed when the person was dead, to stop people being freaked out by the eyes suddenly popping open. But another reason for it was, people used to say it was a penny for the ferryman, so when they were passing to the next world. I just thought that was quite interesting. Another thing I would have seen would be people covering mirrors, and I think some people did that because I heard that they believe the soul might get trapped, so that's why the tradition of covering the mirrors happened. I don't personally believe that, but it's just kind of interesting looking into the different things that people did. And like, people would leave windows open, and some people would do that because they believe it was to let the soul out. I just love, like, the Irish Wake, the ones I've been to. Obviously they're hard whenever it's, especially if you know the person well that died, but from my experience going there, and there's tea and sandwiches or whatever drink people want, and just coming together and supporting each other and having a laugh, which sounds strange at a funeral, but sometimes, like, making each other laugh can help distract you, or talking about memories of the person that died, things like that. It makes a big difference when you have, like, other people around to support you. I just found, like, the wakes I've been in, like, with people close to me that have died, even though they were hard, I felt a big real peace there as well, and I found it quite healing having the wake as well. And something which might be strange to some people, but a lot of the wakes in Ireland is open casket. So if people were having their homes, or the funeral homes or whatever, it would be open casket, because for some people it would be helpful closure for them, seeing the person and coming to terms with the loss, and maybe saying a wee prayer for them and stuff. And I think, yes, that can freak some people out, but other people that can find that quite healing. I remember as a child going to quite a lot of funerals with my mum, because she used to know everybody in our area, and a family member of mine used to joke that my friend and me called us rent the mourners, because we would go to all the funerals with my mummy. I think it was just because we were too young to look after ourselves, but also there was a curiosity there of wondering, well, what happens when you die, and all the curiosity behind funerals and how people deal with it or don't deal with it, and all the different things that people find helpful. I think there's a lot of taboo in our culture about talking about death or sadness or feelings in general, and I just think it's important for people to have a place where they can come and just express their grief, or have someone to talk to or whatever. And I feel like I'm at a place where I'm strong enough, and I would like to share what I find helpful to help deal with grief and loss, because I know there's a lot of people out there who wouldn't have people to talk to. So I just would find it helpful to have a platform for people. If anyone has any suggestions of stories, or would like to share their story about grief, or anything that they find helpful, or interesting facts they have about grief in different cultures, feel free to give me a message, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thank you for listening. Remember to like and subscribe so you'll be able to see the next content that's coming in, and please feel free to give me your ideas, because I want to be here for people who maybe don't have anyone to talk to, or so I can signpost them. I'm not a professional at all. I just like to be a soundboard for people, or giving them advice on different things they could do to help them. Thank you.